I'm Marty Stouffer. Most of us have seen a white-tailed deer. They live in every area of the country, sometimes even in people's backyards. We see them as lovely and graceful, and we hate to see them for what they really are, a prey species, a meal on the hoof for hungry predators. But the reason deer are sleek and swift is because they spend their whole life on the alert or on the run. One of the deer's many predators is the wolf, a creature of legends, myths, and fairy tales. Most people think of it as a savage, natural-born killer, and they think of wolves and deer as mortal enemies. The truth is, although they each depend partially on instinct, both wolves and deer must learn their respective roles as predator and prey. When young, they learn vital survival skills through imitation and play. Their education starts at birth for the wolf and the whitetail. In the wilderness, the seasons are everything. From summer to fall, from winter to spring, the lives of the wild animals are bound to the year-long rhythm of life and death. For the survivors of winter's harsh test, spring is a time of renewal. It is a time of birth for the timber wolf, a predator, and for its prey, the white-tailed deer. The pup will mature into a strong, resourceful hunter. The fawn will become swift and elusive. Yet before these wild babies take their ultimate places in nature's plan, they will spend a year or more, growing and learning, the pups with their parents and pack, and the fawns with their mother and herd. The puppies were born in mid-May and spent a month in the den with their mother. I came upon them wide-eyed and alert as they were taking their first look at the outside world. Mother Wolf is one of the most loving and devoted in the wilderness, but from now on, she's going to find it hard to keep her eye on her very curious pups. As they enter the outside world, they also enter a period of intense socialization, in which they will form lasting ties with each other and with their aunts and uncles, members of the extended family, or pack. Throughout spring, the life of the pack revolves around raising the newcomers, and raising wolf pups involves endless hours of very important play. Only one litter is born to the pack each spring. On that litter is lavished all the affection and attention of the adults, even though the babies were born to the alpha male and alpha female. This pack I observed had 7 members. Well organized and disciplined, the pack is ruled by a social dominance order. At the top are the leaders, alpha male and alpha female. Down the social ladder, each member of the pack has a certain rank. That rank is supported and defined by gestures and postures, submissive and dominant, what we could call body language. By using body language, each wolf establishes and defends its position in the pack. At an early age, play helps to decide their places. To witness the birth of a wild animal is rare. I was very fortunate to find this white-tailed doe just as her time had come. Often a wild mother seeks shelter in a burrow or den, shielding herself from hungry predators. But the white-tailed doe gives birth when she is ready, regardless of where she is. The newborn tries out its wobbly legs with some encouragement from mother. Learning to stand immediately after birth is an important lesson for a hunted animal. The fawn will thrive on its mother's rich milk, 3 to 4 times higher in butter fat and protein than cow's milk. A doe's first birth is single, but after that, twins are the rule. Both fawns will have control over their unsteady legs in about an hour, but mainly, for the first few critical days, the fawns lie still and flat on the forest floor, safeguarded by their camouflage coats and relative lack of odor. When danger threatens, they freeze. As soon as they are dry and have had their first meal, she leads them away to a safer, more secluded spot. By late spring, childhood, with all its endeavors and hurdles, has begun. After a reassuring nudge from mother, the youngster tries again. The rocks are a good obstacle course for the fawn, and although it can now outrun a human, more practice is needed before it can escape a wolf. Ears, like radar antennae, scan the air for the slightest sound. The doe depends on her sensitive hearing to locate her fawns and to detect predators. The young whitetails, too, learn to use their eyes, ears, and nose, and to keep walking, always putting more distance between predators and themselves. When lying down, they also try to keep their nose to the prevailing wind. Only the most alert are still alive now,